Yo guys, what's up? And welcome back. And as always, I hope this video finds you well and in good spirit. So I recently respec'd my main character, my rogue, into a second PvP spec. Now I have two PvP specs, a sword standard cookie cutter hemorrhage spec, and a second, dagger, ambush, and backstab spec. Now with that came two daggers, which both required a mongoose enchant, and that came with an 800 gold bill. So to offset my gold coffers, I decided to test something that I have been thinking about for a while now. See, in the World of Warcraft, much like in the real world, the value of the tradable item is determined by its supply versus demand. So I was thinking, all these new toons, new alts that are being created, some are boosted via Blizzard's boost package, some are leveled the natural way, but they all likely going to need pre-raid gear, professions leveled, recipes learned, etc. Now, in the current content environment, leveling a profession or finding a mid-tier bind-on-equip item is relatively easy, because everyone's playing the same content and generating items, gear, recipes, and so on. Now, past content, however, not being played nearly as much would drive the supply of items procured in that level range way down. And with people still having to level professions from 0 to 300 and dress their characters into something other than communal gear upon their creation may drive the demand up. So I decided to test how much gold would I be able to make farming the old content, procuring items that are not being farmed or generated any longer. To do that, I looked at which items are easily obtainable in large quantities, that are in demand either by leveling professions or whatever other reasons, and are easily accessible on a moment's notice. The choice was obvious. It's early cloth, early enchanting materials, leveling consumables, and twink gear that has level 19 or level 29 requirement. And there is no better place to get all that than a Stockade or Scarlet Monastery dungeons. Stockade's dungeon is obviously choice for Alliance, and Scarlet Monastery for the Horde, since one is inside the Stormwind City and the other one is right outside the Undercity gates. That's right, the farm that is located in the starting zone, the one could not have been more obvious, yet the one that is completely ignored. Who would have thought that Stockades or Scarlet Monastery might actually bring decent gold? Could it be possible that now, since no one is running Stockades or Scarlet Monastery, that the items that they produce would be worth decent gold? Which farm do you guys think will come out to be better? Well, let's find out. But until we do, write me a quick comment. Predict which dungeon will yield more gold, and no cheating, no skipping ahead before posting the comment. Now guys, before we start, I have one request or an ask, if you will. If you enjoy this video, if you find something helpful here, please don't skip pressing the like button and especially subscribing to the channel if you have not done so already. Your likes and subscriptions is what tells me if I'm wasting my time here or if someone actually finds my videos of any help or entertainment. So please, hit a like. Subscribe if not already. It's that much important to me and this small and young channel. I thank you so much. Now without further ado, let's get going. Now I am farming Stockades with a rogue in PvP spec, since now both of my specs are PvP. So whatever kill speed that I have, it is average at best since I have 0 AoE attack. Obviously, a mage would be the fastest, but whatever results PvP rogue is able to obtain, any class can match that. So we're going to farm this for either 1 hour or 5 lockouts, whatever comes first. Something's telling me that 5 lockouts will come first, however. Now we're mainly after wool cloth, twink level 19 requirement gear, and any green items that will disenchant into starting enchanting materials. Now I will collect everything, grays, loose coin, everything. I will vendor the grays and we will keep the green items, the wool cloth, a linen cloth, silk cloth, and any twin gear we can find. Let's see how much gold we can make, but for now I'm gonna fast forward a little bit here. Now, it took me 3 trips to the vendor to empty my bags, and I have been mailing the wool and the greens to my bank alt, so I can later mail it back to the rogue, kind of like using it as a temporary storage. There is simply that much stuff. Now, I have a lot of inventory space, as you can see, and I filled it 4 times to the rim. That's a lot of crap. This farm compensates in quantity what it cannot obtain in quality. I mean, look at all this mail full to the rim of items that I sent back from my bank alt. This is a lot of stuff. Now, by the way, if you don't have an enchanter, level your bank alt to like level 8, and it should be enough to disenchant all the low-level items from stockades. You will not be able to disenchant much else, but the stockade greens up to level 24 should be a go. So after mailing all of the unvendored stuff back, disenchanting all the greens into materials, and posting it all to the auction house, we are at 151 gold in sell orders and 17 gold in raw gold from vendoring trash and looting those loose silver from kills. Now, the sell orders are going to sell for sure. As you can see, not even an hour in me posting them, 50 gold already sold, 1/3. Now, everything that I'm selling is either cloth, wing gear, or enchanting materials. All of that sells fast. Here is the next day. As you can see, my mailbox is completely full now of the sold orders. Every single item has sold, every single one. Now, few items had to be relisted as price slightly dropped, but everything has sold. The end result? 163 gold in 40 minutes, which translates to 217 gold per hour. From bloody stockades, guys. Now let's do the same thing in Scarlet Monastery. What do you guys think? More gold? Less gold? Let me know in the comments. Now, Scarlet Monastery is obviously farm for the Horde, as the nearest Alliance mailbox is in Hillsbrat Foothills. So for the logistical reasons, I am not going to do a full hour of farming any of the sides of the Scarlet Monastery, as I won't be able to empty my bags as efficiently as I could in Stockades. I will do one side each, time it, then divide the obtained gold by the amount of minutes it took me to clear it, and then multiply that result by 60, which will tell me the gold per hour for each side. I'll decide, or I'll calculate what the gold is per minute and then multiply by 60, like I said, which will be gold per hour. We will start with the library. So it took me 7 minutes to clear a library side, and all the loot summed up to 19 gold, making it about 150 gold per hour if farmed consistently. Again, I am farming this with a single target PvP rogue. A mage can probably clear the whole thing in 2 to 3 minutes. Next, I went to the graveyard. Graveyard was kind of annoying with all of the non-elite ghosts that took forever to kill. I cleared the graveyard in 6 minutes, obtaining 10 gold, which translates to about 100 gold per hour. Not quite good as the library. Armory was next. 15 gold in 10 minutes, making it measly 90 gold per hour. Cathedral, 20 gold and 13 minutes to clear. Also not impressive. 95 gold per hour. All in all, Scarlet Library seemed to be the honeypot for the Horde. Now, also, when I was running Stockades, I did get a blue level 19 item that immediately sold for 40 gold. In the library, I did not find any such item, but the chance was there to get a blue or even a purple. Well, can library drop purple? I'm not sure. I know Cathedral does drop purple. So all in all, I would say Scarlet Library for the Horde is somewhat similar to Stockades for the Alliance. But that's not all, guys. I have also saved something really good for the last. Bonus material. A bonus dungeon farm that is accessible for all factions and that is producing some of the best results right now in the game. It's none other than Zul'Farrak. that is rich on mage weave cloth that is going currently for 18 to 20 silver a piece on the Night Slayer server, probably more expensive on the EU. It is the most expensive cloth right now on the server. And a ton of greens that disenchant and sell right away on the auction house, both for very good profit or just items themselves will sell sometimes too. Now I farmed Zul'Farrak for 1 hour, and here are my results. I skipped bosses, clearing all the way to the graves, clearing graves and resetting. It took me about 20 minutes to clear to the graves and clear the graves, so I reset the instance twice, clearing the graves 3 times total. So here we have it, here are the results. It's whopping 230 gold per hour from Zul'Farrak. Now I think a mage or any class with AoE can break a 400 gold per hour easily here. Again, I'm just a PvP rogue with a single target. So guys, please, pretty please, do not buy the gold from the gold farmers. It is hurting the game. It supports them and incentivizes them to run more bots. The gold is out there. The gold is everywhere. Just go out and take it. Well, and on that note, I thank you all for watching, and as always, I will see you in the Outlands. Good night.